Guys, welcome to EmmieSimmies. This is gonna be my first video where I'm actually talking, so please excuse me if I say anything inappropriate or just out of the blue. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be saying. But today, this is gonna be the video where you see me create one of my Sims that I made for my house that I already have. The very first video that I put on my channel, the Runaway gay teen house. The green one that's really cute and has lots of plants all over. You're gonna see that in a lot of my videos that I really like having plants all over the place. But that's not this video. This video, I'm gonna actually be making the teen. I actually made this before I made my house video, but I got so excited to make the house that I just made the house right afterwards, and I never got to mess around with this one. If you can see in the beginning, I was just kind of randomly choosing or randomly changing the Sims. That's how I always make my Sims. I just like to pick whatever gender I want. I have this idea in my head of what I want, and then I'll just go to the random generator and just kind of click it until something I might be able to work with pops up. And this young fellow right here is what popped up. So, yay! So I'm gonna just be out of the scene until I actually have something to say, because I don't think I will be able to say something throughout this entire video. But not to worry, I will always be here. And I'm gonna pop up randomly eventually and have to say something or put in my 2 cents or give you guys an information on what I was thinking about at that current moment in time. Sorry if you hear scuffling around my house or if you hear a little bell dinging. That's my lovely cat Apollo just running around my house being, you know, a cat. So yeah, you're gonna see how this Sim changes from what he was in the beginning to what he's gonna be at the end, and I'm gonna tell you he's gonna look completely different. He's already starting to look different, which, you know, I'm proud of myself. Glad that I made this Sim look super handsome by the end of this video. And so I'm gonna stop talking and go try to appease my cat. So I'll just chime in whenever I feel the time comes. So bye. Hey, it's me again. So, I think I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but I completely forgot. So, yeah, I didn't mention anything in the beginning. What was he wearing? I don't know why the game chose him to wear that for his athletic outfit, but he looks really goofy. I use a lot of custom content in my videos just because I like my Sims to look more realistic, I guess. I mean, right now I'm just changing the color of his eyes, so that doesn't really, you don't have to change the color of his eyes if you don't want to. They pretty much look damn near the same as like the regular eyes with the ones that I usually use. That one that I'm using, I pretty much use that one for all of my Sims. I honestly don't know why I have all the other eyes, because I don't really like any of the other eyes. They're all like really gray where it should be white, or they're like, they have a lot of black spots, so you can't even see the eye color when you're in the actual game. So yeah, I only use like 2 sets of eyes, maybe 3, depending on what I want for my Sim. So you don't necessarily have to worry about the eyes. I like using that sometimes, the skin details sometimes, just to make it look a little bit more realistic. But I don't always use it, just because sometimes it looks really ugly. Like, for example, I don't like how the inside of the eye gets really dark for that skin, but I mean, whatever. It's fine. But where was I going with this? I was going somewhere with this. But usually when I use skins, I try to use the skins that you can still like put makeup on top of, or facial hair on top of, and you can see it, because sometimes with skins or masks you can't put makeup or anything on top of them, and you can't really change the skin tone. So those are the kind of skins that I like to use. I don't know if you've noticed already, but I tried to make this Sim into like, how do I word it? Into like an Asian type of Sim, or Pacific Islander type of Sim, just because I feel, I don't know, that's just what I wanted to do. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I do use custom content, a lot of custom content, particularly with like hair, because I'm a fanatic about hair. I believe that hair makes a sim look completely different depending on what style you use. See, like those two that just happened, they look completely different from each other, and it makes the sim look completely different. Like, see that one I didn't particularly like. I thought that it was gonna have hair like more on the top, because that's what it looks like in the picture, but that's definitely not what happened. I didn't want this sim to have dreads. Makes him look a little like older, and I didn't want him to look necessarily older. And I love this man bun. This is the man bun that I will ultimately go with, because it just looks so good. Look at how good it looks. It's like perfect. Freaking perfect. It matches his face perfectly. But I'm sorry, I got off topic. But yeah, so I use a lot of custom content when it comes to my sims. I mostly use custom content for freaking everything in this game, except for like maybe shoes. I don't particularly care about shoes that much, and I don't use accessories all that much. I maybe have like 2 or 3 accessory pieces. I have like eyelashes, but that's just because I like my sims to have actual eyelashes and not the line that's supposed to be, that looks like eyeliner, but they're called eyelashes. Another thing that I like to do is I really like having like freckles or little beauty marks or moles on the face. I don't know why. I think it looks cute. See, he looks cute with or without his skin. It just makes it look a little bit more realistic, which is something that I like. But that's, yeah. So, and I also generally like to make my sims look fit too, like give them a nice body, but that won't always be the case, but that's what I generally like to do. So I'm sorry if you don't like that. In my videos I'm gonna try to make it more have my sims have more variety when it comes to like skin color and when it comes to body type. But for this sim, I just wanted to make him look as cute as possible, just because he was my first sim that was going to go on my YouTube channel, so I wanted to make him look as cute as possible. See, look how cute he is. Look at those abs and that V. Everyone loves the V. The V is amazing, and so are the collarbones, but you can't see that with most of the shirt. See, doesn't he look totally different than what he did in the beginning? Like, honestly, I turned him from normal, which normal is fine, don't get me wrong, normal is fine. I turned him from normal into this super, like, oh, look at that shirt on him. Just super, like, hot, I don't know, teen. Something that doesn't look so, how do I word this? Something that doesn't look so straight, but also you couldn't really tell if they're straight or gay, because the background that I made for his family was that nobody really knew until his parents had found out or had caught him and his friend like holding hands or something, and then his dad totally just, you know, flipped his shit, you know, did all the bad stuff to him, like yelled at him, humiliated him, beat him, and then when he went to his mom for comfort because he's hella close with his mom, he just got shunned away and she just didn't want to look at him. She said that she's disappointed in him and all that good stuff, and that's what ultimately led him to run away. I do come up with backstories for most of my sims and most of my households that I make. Sometimes I don't, just because, like, for an instance, one of the families I have is called the Shapiro family. They're just like a basic ass family. Oh, excuse my language, by the way, if anything ever slips out. It's just a basic family. A husband and a wife, 2 daughters that are twins, and then like a toddler son. That's a lot of people. Okay, I have personalities in mind and stories in mind for all of them, but that's a lot to type out, and there's not that many characters offered when you go to type their bio or their story. But I do have stories behind all my sims. If you are ever interested and want to know about them, if you go on my if you go through my gallery on the Sims game, my thing is going to be the same for everything. EmmieSimmies, spelled exactly the same way. But look at how handsome he's turning out. Look at him. And look at me trying to change up his hair. But that's okay. He's still handsome with any hair that I give him. But so, yeah, I meant to just keep that really short, but I didn't keep that short, and I apologize. I just kind of started rambling on. I felt like you guys should know. a lot of information, but at the end of the day, my main point was to tell you that I use a lot of custom content with my Sims, and if you want me to make a Sim without custom content, I will, if you guys would like that, but I prefer to use custom content, because look at how sexy he is. Look at that. Everything about him, from his eyes, to his eyebrows, to his facial hair. Yes, that facial hair is custom content. To his actual hair. And look at that shirt, that's a really nice shirt. So, yeah, I like custom content, and I'm sorry if you guys don't use it. Most of my custom content I get from the Sims resource, which is completely safe. I've downloaded most of my custom content from there. If you ever see something in my Sims category, the hairs that you like, most likely it's going to be from the Sims resource. And if not, just do a Google search of like male hair, and you should be able to find it. I only click on like the first 2-3 links if it's not the Sims resource. So that's pretty much all the information I can give you. I don't have all of my mods labeled because I'm not organized like that. I should be. I tried organizing all my mods, but there's so many. I have more than 1,000 mods downloaded, so I've tried to, put them all into organized files and stuff like that, but even then I don't have the names all memorized, so I am sorry about that. If you guys ever do want to know the name of the mod, I will look for it. You just have to describe to me which one it is, and I'll have to go in and scour the internet for it, but I totally will if you guys really needed me to. But so I'm gonna stop talking now because I've been talking for like 10 minutes, and I didn't mean to talk for 10 minutes. I just meant to give you guys a little heads up that I use custom content, but there you go, there's my whole life story. So I'll be back if need be, so bye! Hey guys, so at this point in the game, I am pretty much done. This is Jacob. His name is going to be Jacob Puente. I don't know why he looked like a Jacob to me, and Puente just seemed to fit him in last name. And my cat just got tape on the bottom of his paw for being in the window. Oh, on 2 of his paws for being in the window. So if you hear ruckus in the background, that's him. But yeah, his name is Jacob Puente. I wanted to make him a romantic type of person, or like his ultimate goal is to find the one. Obviously it's, oh, actually I do have it right there, so there we go. He wants to find the one because he, was in the closet for all of his life, and once he got caught, he was shunned for being who he was. And so I thought it would be fitting to make him want to find the love of his life, so that he doesn't any longer feel the need to hide himself, basically. So that's why I gave him that aspiration. I also made him an outgoing bro because at the end of the day, he's still him. He's still a really cool person. He is who he wants to be and doesn't care what anyone else thinks, and he's happy that he's him, and so he just has a great personality about everything. Right now I'm just typing out his bio. I had to go back and fix it a few times because I was talking to my boyfriend on the phone while I was trying to type out his bio, and I'm trying to listen, but I'm also trying to type at the same time, so I'm typing out something, and then eventually I'll just erase it and then start all over because our call gets disconnected. So if you see super long pauses, like right now, that's because I'm on the phone with him. And right now, the call just got disconnected. So I'm about to type out his whole story. I wanted to give him a gay trait, but I couldn't find one. I found a mod that will allow you to select preferences in game. So once you actually play, that's when you can actually pick out a preference if you have that mod. I can't find a trait for it, like a actual trait that you can put on them in CAS. But I mean, if you guys have one, or if you guys know of one, if you could let me know, that'd be amazing because I just couldn't find one. But yeah, this is Jacob. He is my runaway gay teen who lives in that really cute green tiny house. And so you guys know his story. You guys know what I put on him and why I put on him, what I did. And honestly, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I talked a little bit too much or if I didn't talk enough. So just let me know if you can. That'd be great. But that's up to you. And if you don't say anything, well, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So this is Jacob, my lovely runaway gay teen, and probably one of the favorite Sims that I've ever made. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to come back and watch a video next time I upload one, cool. If not, well, thanks for watching this one. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!